Welcome back into Good Day. Stephen, we all know how much you love to golf, but are you confident enough to play in a outing with lots of other people?
I am, and you know what? It kind of helps my game a little bit because I'm able to watch other people and see what they're doing. So, because I need a lot of help with my game. Well, if you golf for fun, or if you're serious about it, why not hit the links and raise some funds for a great organization? John Lechman joins us from Hospice of Northwest Ohio. And John, we were able to talk golf just a little bit, so we won't bore our viewers with all of our golf talk. But this is a really special outing. Just tell us, what is it all about?
It is. This is our 31st year. Our outing was started a very long time ago by the DeSalle Real Estate Company, and a couple of years, actually last year, we brought it in-house and really made it our own, so it's now sort of the official Hospice of Northwest Ohio outing. So we have it at Riverby Hills. It allows us to raise funds to help, as the community's hospice, provide care for patients who aren't able to provide that care any other way on their own, or our bereavement programs, our camp for kids, palliative care, you name it, all the things that are made possible because we're a nonprofit hospice, and the more care that we're able to provide the community is because of things like this outing. So we're excited for it. Helps us raise funds, and it's just a good day to kind of get out and help spread the word about hospice.
Yeah, I love that. So talk to us a little bit about the outing. So is this an outing that you all usually do at Riverby Hills, or has the location changed?
It has changed over the years. We've been at Riverby Hills for I think probably about 5 years now. They do a beautiful job with outings, and it's a beautiful course. Their pace of play for an outing is great, so we love it there. They're a good host for us, so it's a great place for the outing. It's a fairly inexpensive outing. It's a scramble format, so it's really approachable for golfers of all skill levels. But it's one of the least. We'll have to get Kaylee out there too. Yeah. It's one of the least expensive outings in town. Foursomes are only $300 a piece, and then there's other opportunities for sponsorship. They go all the way up to our tournament sponsor, which is currently open at $3,000. So I'm kind of hoping for the good day miracle. And, maybe one of your viewers, maybe one of our vendors, maybe somebody who's experienced hospice in their own family, maybe they're in the position to sponsor us this year. So that tournament sponsorship is open. It's $3,000, and it includes 2 foursomes. So if I get a call later today, I'll call you guys back and I'll let you know that we got the good day miracle.
That would be awesome. That's what we want to happen.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. Yeah. So what? Take us to the day. Like, what else is there going on? Do you guys have?
Yeah. There's a lot going on, both in terms of the golf outing itself. We've got some special holes, like we have Jake the Cannon guy on hole 1 who uses an air cannon to get the ball about 450 yards to the green, which is fun. And it helps support pace of play too, so it kind of keeps people moving. We have other things on the course, but we also have a euchre tournament, which is unusual for a golf outing for folks who don't play golf. During the afternoon, we've got a little euchre tournament that goes on with prizes available that's separately priced, that's also on our registration page, which is on our main hospice page. On our Hospice of Northwest Ohio website, if you scroll down, there's a little section for what's new, and there's information about both the golf outing, both golfing, sponsorship, and auction. We've got some cool auction items. In fact, I found out over the weekend that we will have a signed scorecard from Tiger Woods from Augusta, so we're kind of excited about that, and a couple of other cool experience things. The Mud Hens worked with us and are providing a package to attend the game and throw out the first pitch. The Walleye are working with us, and they're going to have a package to attend the game and ride on the Zamboni. So we're trying to have some good experiences that people can bid on for the auction.
Oh, wow.
That is really neat.
That is.
The first pitch is really cool.
It is. The Tiger Woods signed card from Augusta is wonderful. Yeah, so that's nice. So, John, talk to us a little bit more about just what this money helps to do when it comes to helping families dealing with such a tough time, because when you think of hospice care, this is just making their loved ones comfortable until the inevitable. So just talk to us a bit more about what this money goes towards.
Absolutely. As a nonprofit hospice and as the community's hospice, we feel a real responsibility to provide the most care possible. So we're going to try to do more visits. We're going to try to provide more to a family during that end-of-life experience or that serious illness experience. Our focus is not on curing disease or illness, but on helping with pain and symptoms management and helping the family through bereavement, both in terms of before a loss, anticipatory grief, as well as grief during and after a loss. So we're there to support the family. We're there to empower the family to be the best caregivers they can be during this time. And we're trying to make that last chapter of life the highest quality of life for the patient and family that we can. So one of the big things for me is to try to break down the myths that there's such a thing as too soon to call hospice. There is no such thing as too soon, and really people do better on hospice than not on hospice. So I encourage people just with questions to call us. They don't have to come on the program to get those questions answered. We're a resource to the community that's there all the time. And I know personally, having been a caregiver, that sometimes those questions can be really frightening, and it can just be a lot for people to handle. So I would encourage people just to begin to get those questions answered even well in advance of when they think it might be the right time for hospice.
Yeah, because that's a conversation that we really don't want to have. It's very uncomfortable. So you all have folks who help just to guide through that process.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, as a culture in the United States especially, we're kind of death denying naturally. And to make that switch from curative health care to palliative health care and begin to focus both on pain relief and symptom management is sometimes a hard shift to make. And I think that a good hospice, a good nonprofit hospice, a community's hospice like ours can help make that transition the best it can possibly be. And I think sometimes people are surprised at just how much support can be there, and there's actually hope in that process.
Yeah. So talk to us about the golf outing.
Yeah.
When is it again? Because we just talked about all that you guys do.
Yeah.
But what we're highlighting is this outing. So when is it, and how can people get involved?
Absolutely. It is September 21st, so it's coming up here pretty soon, just in the next month or so. So there's still opportunities for people to have foursomes. There's still a few opportunities for sponsorships available. Like I mentioned, if we were able to get a tournament sponsor from today's show, we'll call that the Good Day Miracle. And there's also the auction. So if people think that they have some interesting experience items, if people have a timeshare or an Airbnb or something that we can package up and really create an experience for people, we think that's a really great way for us to push our auction up. So golfing, auction, euchre, it's all on our website, and I encourage people to kind of take a peek at our website and see what's there.
Sounds like a fun day at the golf course.
Well, thank you for joining us, John.
Thanks for having me.
It.
Yep, hit them straight.